Hey business owners, Marvel and Brown here with Making It Remotely, and today we're going to talk about using Chat GPT to come up with ideas that you can use to create resources for your ideal customers. So in the previous videos, we have been talking about how to be that go-to person, that person that everybody thinks about when they think about whatever your business covers. So whatever niche you're in and whatever audience you serve, you want to be that go-to person that your audience thinks of when they have the problems associated with your business. So you want to be that person that helps people find solutions. And the way to do that is by creating resources or guides or ebooks or videos, any kind of content that you can create that will help your ideal customers solve problems. That is how you are going to be able to sell without selling. So you've also heard me talk about that as well. And the goal with your online business is to be a helpful resource. When you help people, then they automatically gravitate toward your business. And when you become that go-to person, that's going to do a lot more for you than any ad that you can run or any gimmicky type thing that you can do with your products. When you are genuine and you have real solutions for your audience, that is going to take you really far. So the thing that you want to do is you want to come up with topics that you can write content around. So I did a script, and this is just a general script, but it kind of gives you some insight into some scripts that you might be able to use with your with your business that will help you come up with ideas. So in this first script, I said, Chat GPT, I need ideas for 10 guides that are two 8.5 by 11-inch guides that will help my audience get results when reaching their fitness goals. So I wanted to have 10 ideas that I could use to create two page, and really it should have said 2-page guides that are 8.5 by 11 inches. But I guess it kind of got the gist because it gave me 10 different ideas. So some of the ideas that it came up with were a beginner's workout guide, nutrition essentials for fitness success, home workout handbook, a home workout handbook, goal setting and tracking workbook, mindful fitness incorporating mental wellness, HIT, which is high intensity interval training guide, flexibility and mobility mastery, weightlifting 101, building strength safely, outdoor fitness adventure guide, post workout recovery rituals. So these are 10 ideas that I can use to create short guides like the guides that we created in the previous video, and I can use these as ideas that I can use to create content for my audience. Now, what I can do with this is I can take these topics and I can make an ebook, I can make a short guide, I can make an infographic, I can make a video, I can even create a course around these topics. And I can include all of these either as a package deal or a bundle, or I can include them as individual products that I sell in my shop, or I can also include them as freebies. So a lot of different things that you can do with these guides. And the thing that I want you to take away from this is that you also want to keep in mind that your audience learns in different ways. So we all learn in different ways, and we have preferences on the way that we want to consume content. So some people love reading, and so a ebook, a long ebook or a big ebook might be a good solution for them. Someone who is more visual might want to look more at kind of a catalog style guide that gives them more of the images and pictures. Another person may want kind of a combination of both. Some people may want to hear it in audio format, because the only time maybe they have to, consume content might be while they're doing other stuff, so they can put their headset on or their AirPods or whatever and listen. And then other people are interested in looking at short videos. You also have the TikTok style videos, you have the YouTube videos. So there's a lot of variation when it comes to how you can create this content. And the thing that you want to do is you want to create as much variety as possible. Now, in the previous videos, I also showed you how to incorporate your affiliate links into your guides, and that will also help you to monetize those guides while you are providing that helpful resource. So instead of just getting out on social media and posting pictures of your products and leading people to a sales page or a shop page, you can actually provide a free resource that gets people in the mood of, how your business works, and enables them to reach out to you and maybe give you their contact information. That way you can follow up with your audience and you can share some of the things that you have to offer. And we kind of talk about being that go-to resource, not always being that person who's selling, but someone who gives people free samples. So your free content is going to be like giving someone a free sample that they can use to understand whether you're a good fit for their business or not. So let's go out and we're going to do some other, we're going to do a couple more scripts, and I'm going to show you some additional ideas in maybe other niches that you might be able to use. So what I did was I took this initial script and I'm just going to paste it right in here. And I'm also going to tweak it. So I need ideas for 10 guides that are 2 pages, we'll say two 8.5 by 11 inch pages that will help my audience get results with reaching their financial goals. So we'll say financial. So that'll be a totally different niche. So maybe I want to say, instead of saying financial goals, I'll say wealth building goals. So people are interested these days in building wealth. And that's one of the things that you could maybe cover in your blog. So if you're someone who maybe you had filed bankruptcy and you were struggling financially, and you were able to do something that caused you to have a transition to the point where now you're no longer struggling financially, or if you are still kind of, maybe you're not struggling, you feel more confident and more secure, maybe there's some tweaks or some budgeting tips or some money saving tips that you could give your audience that will help them to build wealth. And when you are able to, get a hold of your finances, improve your credit score, and, start getting to the point where you are not, staying awake at night because you can't make ends meet. When you make that transition, that is basically, a set of results that a lot of people want to get. So, we don't have to make these earth-shattering changes or transitions in order to help others get results. So even those small wins that you get in your online business can be things that you can really help another person with, or an audience of people with. And you don't have to be, you see these people on TV or on the internet rather, who have, all these, big homes and flashy cars, and, they're on all these great trips and things like that. Well, that is not necessarily what you have to do in order to show success or to show results, because we all have to start somewhere. And there's some people who are, they're afraid to get started. They don't really know what the first steps are. And so you want to be that resource that they can use to take those first steps. So let's just put this into Chat GPT. We're going to hit the send message button and we're going to see what Chat GPT comes up with. So here are 10 guide ideas that you can use to help your audience in building wealth. So a financial planning roadmap, investing 101, a beginner's guide to wealth growth, side hustle starter kit, smart saving strategies, real estate investment essentials, creating multiple income streams, debt-free living guide, retirement planning checklist, financial mindset mastery. And mindset is one of the main things that you really need to transition when you are, trying to go from someone who's in broke mode to someone who is, mastering and really having control over their finances. So that's a really good one. Tax saving strategies handbook. So these are all areas that you can use. You can zero in on your target audience using these topics, and you can start building content out around these topics. And again, those same formats that we just talked about, video, audio, ebooks, handbooks, guides, checklists, workbooks, all of those things are going to work to create your brand and to help you position yourself as an authority. An authority, remember, is just someone who knows what they're doing. So you can position yourself as an authority. And if you're someone who has a background, maybe on your job, you are someone who deals with some of the topics or all of these topics. You can create guides. You know how to help people. If you're someone who is, maybe you're someone who sells insurance, or you are someone who, you're in the financial services niche, but you're not really sure how to connect with your audience without being salesy or spammy, or someone who is really pushy. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be a product pusher. You want to be someone that people are going to naturally reach out to. And the way to do that is by creating helpful content. So we're going to do one more. So we're going to take we're going to use this same script, right? And we're just going to modify it a little bit. And so we're going to copy it, and then we're going to paste it right into the message area. And we're going to, instead of talking about wealth building, we're going to say, let's see, we'll say get results in launching a successful jewelry business. Or let's see, do we want to do that? Let's see, our audience get results in what's another niche that I could go into? Maybe maybe in the area of fashion and accessories. Results in improving the way they look and feel when it comes to fashion and accessories. Okay, so basically this is what the prompt says. Chat GPT, I need ideas for creating 10 guides that are 2 8.5 by 11-inch pages that will help my audience get results with improving, and I need to take that word in out, with improving the way they look and feel when it comes to fashion and accessories. So let's see what Chat GPT comes up with. Okay, so here we go. We have style essentials, building a wardrobe that works, accessorizing with impact, dress for your body shape, color confidence, finding your best palette, capsule wardrobe for every season, DIY fashion, upcycling and personalizing your wardrobe, shoe wardrobe essentials, budget friendly fashion hacks, confidence boost through fashion, or you could come up with your own words for that, seasonal fashion lookbooks. So now that you have all of these, we have come up with about 30 different topics in 3 different niches. So now, if you decide maybe that you want to write about one of these, you can, let's say that maybe you want to do smart saving strategies. So we could take the topic and the little detail that Chat GPT came up with, and we can say, Chat GPT, please provide a blog post that covers, and then we can just paste that right in there, and that's what Chat GPT has already come up with. So we're going to say a blog post that covers effective savings techniques, including emergency funds, automated savings, and budget-friendly tips to accelerate wealth accumulation. So we're going to see what ChatGPT comes up with for, just giving us a blog post, or at least giving us a starting point that we can use that will help us okay, so look, here is a blog post title. They gave us the title, Mastering the Art of Effective Saving, a Blueprint for Wealth Accumulation. So here's the introduction. Here is section 1. So this could be our heading number 1. So heading 1 could be our H2 heading or our H1 heading. So the power of emergency funds, and then it kind of gives you a blurb under that. And then our second heading could be automated savings. So basically it's going through the areas that we ask it to go through, and it's giving us a blurb under each one of those topics. And then you can take this information, and at the very bottom, I believe, you can use this little clipboard to copy this information, paste it into your blogging platform. You can create a blog or a blog post, and you can make it your own. So you don't want to just take this and copy and paste it in and call it a day. You want to take this and use it for ideas. And so you can take this information, put it into your blogging platform, create a blog, and then you can also use the same information. You can use these headings to create a checklist that you can use to help people when it comes to, mastering the art of effective saving. So you could create a guide, you can create an ebook, you can create a handbook, and then all the other content that we talked about. You can just kind of, multi-purpose content around this topic. And then you can lead people to your blog post as maybe a starting point, and then point people to your ebook, point them to your video, point them to your podcast, point them to your shop. If you come up with a product around this topic, then, if you want more information, head over to our shop where you can get more information on this particular topic. So that is how you can take your content and you can provide valuable information for your ideal customers without coming off as, salesy or spammy, or someone who really, all they want to do is push a particular product. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Think about, looking at some of the other videos. I will link them below because they're going to help you to actually go out and use Canva to create some of this content as well. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.